All right, players. I currently have 3 available tables for reassignment. So if you have an opponent and a score sheet, but you do not have a table, please come to the tournament desk. I have 3 available tables for reassignment. First come, first serve. David Fernandez, to the tournament desk, please. Gordon Fernandez, please come back to the tournament desk. I live.
Okay, players, I have one table available. I give away from the score sheet, grab your opponent, come on up. I have one table available for assignment. I need Huntoon and Moses to come get their score sheet. Huntoon and Moses.
I need Shelly Huntoon and Miriam Moses to the tournament desk before both of you forfeit. Shelly Huntoon and Miriam Moses to the tournament desk.
Stevie Dunn to the tournament desk, please. Stevie Dunn, please come to the tournament desk. Players, I have tables available for assignment. Bring both players in the score sheet to the tournament desk and I will get you a table assignment.
On table 54, Shelley Huntoon and Marion Moses, you are both on the clock. Table 54.
Okay, players, if you're still waiting for a table, I do have tables available. Can you vote players in the score sheet to the tournament desk and I will get you another table.
That's just going to do a little commentary for the last little bit of this set here. Just happened to pop in. I don't know either one of these guys, Chad RAZWICK or Randy Baker, so I'm going to do a little research. Nice little shot here. It looks like this 15 ball goes through here. And then you can just kind of... The problem is this ball right here, obviously, right? So he may elect right now to go into this because he's got some angle, but I don't think he was looking at that. You know, okay. I was wondering for a second if he didn't see this ball. You know, it does happen from time to time where someone gets kind of zoned in, but he does see it. I'm thinking, just wondering whether or not he should take it right now and try to cut it into here, or maybe play the 12 and then try and come back here. I think this is about as good of a spot as he could be in to try and make this ball, but it looks like he's going to go for the 12. Let's see where he decides to go. I don't think he can get much better than where he is right now, but he may elect to use it as his last ball. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying exactly there. It seemed like he kind of rushed that shot on the 12 a little bit. Just going to go and check some Fargos here, and then I'll join the YouTube if there is one. I didn't see a YouTube channel for this table, so. Oh, I know Randy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've met Randy before, so. Little tricky little shot on the 3, but if he makes this, he should be on the 4, and then he can just get out of dodge here. And then Chad's going to be in lots of trouble because no matter what, Randy, if he doesn't get out, he'll be able to play some kind of a safety. Sorry, guys, I had someone come in for a second. I had to mute myself. But yeah, it looks like this is a difficult shot. I guess he's gonna play on the 1. You got to be careful here. Playing it at that speed, you never know what's gonna happen. Looks like he's on pretty good now. He can just kind of stun. He can roll forward a little bit if he wants and just kind of play his cue ball here. He could also stun out a little bit as well, and maybe even play the 5 next. Or the 7. So he's stunned out. This is pretty straightforward now. He just wants to basically come down to about here. Perfect line, because now he's on the right line that he can get on the 8 without having to move anything. So pretty good shot here. It's funny in the Western BCA here. That would actually, the fact that he didn't make him shoot it out would be a foul in BCA in Vegas, and if a referee saw it happen, they could take away a game from a player, so it's different. I actually like the more relaxed rules at the WBCA as opposed to the stiffiness at the World Championship Vegas tournament. It's 4-3. Let's see here. Chad RAZWICK. I'm just looking up some Fargos right now. Chad RAZWICK, he's a 648, so decent player. That's why he's in the elite. And Randy, I think Randy's a little higher than that. Randy Baker, 679. That's right, from Coos Bay, Oregon. So Randy's a 679, really good player. Chad's obviously been playing well so far. I'm not sure what these guys are doing right now. I guess they're getting a magic rack out. Problem with these magic racks when you keep them in your case like that is they're all a little jumbly kind of mess. I'm just going to mute myself for a moment. I'm eating a little bit of food here, so you don't need to hear that. All right, I finished stuffing my face for a minute. It was funny. They were fooling around with that magic rack, and that lady came over and just gave them a perfect magic rack. Great break. This is definitely an outbreak here. You just don't want to touch this 5-ball. You don't want to bump it. Unless you try to bump it like actually to the rail just to get it right out of the way. And then the 8-ball will go in both pockets. You don't really need to, but you know, he has a perfect opportunity right now if should he want to. I don't think so though, because he'll probably end up hitting the 5 thin. Well, it looks like he's kind of doing that, so maybe he is. No, he's just drawn out of there. Okay. He wants to get the 11 out of the way. I don't really like his angle that he got for this. You know, I'd half consider playing the 13 ball first here. He's kind of, you know, this is risky. Like everything is a little funny right now. This goes in, makes this 11 ball. He kind of goes into the 12. And, you know, he can draw it away so that he misses it, but he might catch the 8 or something. It's just something funny could happen here. He's hit it really well. The magic rack just wrecked him. Oh my goodness. If he had moved that, you know, he would have been in prime position. He's still not bad. So, anyways, It's never a foul, by the way, to move a ball to move the rack out. People are always afraid to do it, but it's cue ball fouls only. So you can literally move a ball if you want and lift it. It's just good, common decency and good manners to tell your opponent that you want to do that, and they can come, like just like Randy did there, and they can come and do it. Don't like this shot. I would have gone 2 rails forward myself on that one. He's kind of got himself in a little bit of a pickle now. He's going to have to make this 9 in the top corner, play some left hand, kind of bottom English here, and kind of try to come back out like this. So I think he's going to be playing this out there. It's a pretty natural shape shot. He's just got to really focus on the pot because the shape is going to do it for him. Great shot. And he's got good angle here. Now he can come straight back. But he missed a shot like this, like in the last game. This might be weighing on him a little bit. He basically missed this exact same shot in the last game. He's just got to make it and try to draw back, like at least to here. Then you have a decent shot. You don't have to try and come all the way back. Just keep.
The following players to the tournament desk, please: Chris Lewis, Bill Henderson, Julian Bergman, and John.
Did it great, and he's pretty much perfect.
Julian Bergman, Chris Lewis, and Bill Henderson. All please come.
And it looks like Chad's going to go up 5-3 here. Good shooting, Chad. I'm just going to play a sponsorship video.
At BiggleBox.com, you're not just a customer, you're the king. Join our rewards program and watch the perks rain down on you. BiggleBox.com, where kings are made.
Okay, looks like Randy Baker to break here. That was a great break by Chad. He made like a couple of high balls. Everything was spread. There was only one high ball really that kind of, could have given him trouble. And the 13 ball, and he made that no problem. So Randy here, he's just got to figure out the starting. If he can get at that 14 ball, I don't mind taking high ball here at all. Okay, what we got going on here? He's looking at this. I think he's kind of liking the 11 ball. I don't think the 15 goes by the 13 down to the corner. Otherwise, he would just kind of roll the 12 and maybe stop on the 7 ball. So he'd really like to maybe try and get his cue ball to around here. Then he can take the 15 and draw out maybe like this. So it looks perfect. That's about where he's going to get. Now he can just draw his cue ball straight out here for the 12 and then take the 13, 10, and then make the 8 back in this side here. He's got a nice chance for an out here.
All right, I still need Bill Henderson, Julian Rothmans, and John Nimzak. John Nimzak to the tournament desk, Bill Henderson to the tournament desk, and Julian Rothmans to the tournament desk.
Just saw the 9 ball up there. I hadn't seen it. I hope it goes. I hope it goes from there. I don't hope he doesn't have to try to break this out. It looks like it does. So now he can just roll it in as long as he doesn't foul on the 5. Good shot. Now, okay, now he can do the 12, 13, 8 ball. He went a little bit different than I thought he was going to, but this is going to work just fine. Oh, he mishit this just a little bit. Got a little lazy on that one. He's no problem, but I mean, it makes it just that tiny, tiny, tiny little bit harder. Good shot. I like the way he shoots with no fear whatsoever. Every shot is just, as far as he's concerned, he's made it. Here's another advertisement.
We need Bill Henderson. To the tournament desk, please. Bill Henderson. To the tournament desk.
All right, 5-4. Okay, so 1, 2. I'm not sure what that conversation was there. A little bit of funniness. Looks like he's scratched. Sorry, I was paying attention elsewhere for a second. Looks like Chad broke and scratched, made a high ball, but they're wanting. This is. I really don't like these types of racks that have these little arms in the middle because they make it moving the ball so hard. And I don't think the referee will try if it's this kind of a rack because he can't really set his piece down. This has definitely added probably a layer of frustration to referees. That ref that you're looking at there is my friend Sasan El-Gabi. He lives in North Vancouver, British Columbia. He's a good guy. He plays at about a 530, 540 speed, I believe. So usually he'd be playing in a tournament like this, but he likes to come and referee now. He just likes to be around pool in general. He's a dentist by trade, so if you need your teeth fixed or cleaned or whatever, go talk to him. Okay, so not a really good position here. Big jumble of balls.
Players, if you are waiting on a table because there is a previous match playing, please
This
continue to
8-ball
wait
is
on that table.
something else.
I will make an announcement
Have
when
to,
I have available tables. I do not currently have available tables.
to go at it
Please
somehow.
wait on the table you were assigned for. When it becomes available, start playing immediately. I also need Bill Henderson from Tournament Desk.
Not sure what his thoughts are just yet. I kind of like, pull back a little here. No, well, stop actually right there. That's it. Maybe a little. He went a little too far because now you can go into the 13. He would have liked to have just hit the 13, kind of like nudged it almost, not really smashing into it the way he's going to now, because now he could hook himself behind these balls. But we'll see how he comes out. See what I'm saying? He can hook himself here. If he had hit it, if he had gotten a little thinner on that, so he could just nudge the 13, then he would have been much, much nicer. He would have almost been guaranteed on the 2-ball. So that one's a bit tough for him. Looks like he might have something. Maybe he's going to try a little swervy. I don't know. I don't think he's got it straight on, that's for sure. I think he might try a little masse. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Scratch. That's going to hurt. Anything but scratch there, like you don't mind giving the miss, but you don't really want to give up a ball in hand in this situation. He had a bunch of balls that were all kind of tied up, but now he can use, like, he's going to make the 9-ball now, probably in the side or something, and get rid of all the problems in one shot. I think something like 9, 12, 10. I mean, the 9 does pass, on the left bottom corner. I'd be surprised if he doesn't take this 9 first, to be honest, though. I just roll it straight in the side. I like taking the 9 into the side here if it goes, and then rolling up here for the 12, taking this, rolling up for the 10, and then rolling forward for the 15. You clear out most of your balls without really having to move too much. He likes the 13. It's a similar kind of concept. I'm not sure if he'll take the 14. He's looking maybe like he wanted to get straight in 14 so he could take the 11 next. He might take the 11 right now just to get rid of it and go back up table for the 14 or the 9 or something. He's a fairly high-strung player, isn't he? He's kind of all over the table. Yeah, he's going to take the 11. I don't think he's playing inside here, but he might be. Yeah, he played a little inside English to take the 12 next. So he's kind of, now he's going to go that route that I was talking about earlier, like 12, 10, if he can get on the 10. He's got maybe a little more angle than he might have liked here. You might give the 10 just a little bump here. Yeah. Okay, so now he can just take the 10. You can maybe go for the 9 afterwards, because he's going to move down into this area right here. So he might just stun down in here and take the 9, then go 15. Well, this guy, he runs things differently than I do, that's for sure. No question. I certainly don't like leaving this 9 till last. I never like having a ball that's close to the 8-ball for last. I'd much rather be coming in, so I'm assuming. No, he doesn't mind it. Yeah, he definitely has a difference in patterns than I do. Nothing wrong with it. He's playing good. He's making his balls. He's getting his shape. He's just playing it a different way. Straight down and up again by the looks of things. There you go. Good shooting. 5-5. Here we go. We got a game. I'm just going to play another sponsor. Okay, guys? All right, so these guys are must be on a little bathroom break here. I'm just going to mute myself for just a moment.
Ernie Gonzalez, table 9. Ernie Gonzalez, table 9. You're on the clock.
Dave Chavez to the podium, please. Dave Chavez to the podium.
Joshua Anderson, table 61. Joshua Anderson, table 61. You are on the clock. Robert Reed, table 23. Robert Reed, table 23. You are on the clock.
All right, Randy Baker to break. 5-all. Chad had the lead. He was always keeping one game or so ahead of Randy. Randy's made a bit of a comeback here. Nice break. Middle of the table. Is he going to get a decent shot, though? Looks like the 15 ball is really the only good shot that he's got. If he takes it, he's going to have to try and avoid the 7 so that he can make the 13 down in the corner. I'm not sure if this ball goes through here. It looks like it might. So if he can avoid the 7 ball here and just bounce back out into this area with maybe a touch of inside English, he might graze the 7, which wouldn't be terrible. But if he can get back out into that area and take the 13 ball next, then he'll be fine. So he grazed the 7. Yep, almost perfect. So now he can just kind of do a soft stun out to here as long as this ball goes right here. And if he makes that one, it's going to be off to the races because he's just got to basically do a stop shot and then play this one here afterwards. So just got to focus on this one at a time. Just play kind of a little bit of bottom, a little bit of stun, just like that. He would have liked to have gone just a little bit further and gotten a little bit straighter. Here would have been like ideal. So you can slow roll this though. He can just slow roll this ball in here. As long as it goes, it must go. He can just slow roll it. Cue ball will probably end up here somewhere.
And your opponent is not there.
Just dead weight.
Your stick in the air,
Just
go
like
up to
that.
your table. They will take care of it.
Okay, now you just want to make sure you can escape. So I don't know if he's looking to try to go to come back like this through here. Let's see, or he's going to try to go forward possibly. No, he's going to do what I thought. So he's probably going to make this and just try to come back, maybe right into here, if possible. Should miss the 6. Oh, he might have hit this too hard. No, he's good. Good shot. All right, Randy Baker takes the first lead. He's on the hill. Chad needs a good break here. Last break he scratched, and that's what started a lot of this. Sometimes, you know, like he scratched and he hasn't shot for 2 games now. So he was ahead a game when he broke, and now he's down 2 games before his next shot. I mean, now he's lost 2 games before his next shot. That's the way pool rolls sometimes. It punishes you at this level for your mistakes. Like, you just can't make them. Especially a guy like Randy Baker. You know, he's a 679 Fargo. He doesn't miss an awful lot especially on these 7 foots. So, you know, you just can't make any mistakes against a player of that level. And Chad's no slouch himself. He's 648, so he knows how to play as well.
Robert Clark at table 12.
I've never been a fan of head ball break in 8-ball on 7-foot tables. I find that you scratch too much in the side, and it might only be a few percentage points, you know, but it's enough to make me not want to do it. So I almost always break second ball on a 7-foot table. You know, having a cue ball fly around like that, and he didn't even make a ball. That's what you call over hitting the ball. In 8 balls, especially head ball break, if you hit too hard, you don't make balls very, very often. And that's what he did there. He tried to crush that one for some reason. The cue ball went flying over. The balls don't really head to the pockets. There's a specific weight where balls start kind of heading towards the pocket and dropping in. And that was too hard. If you're going to break like that with full force, like, you got to do it like a 9-ball break. I think then you have a chance to make some balls from that side. But the head ball break is, like I said, it's a bit more specific. Okay, so he's looking at high ball. I don't know if I agree with that in this case. It all depends on whether or not he can get on this 4-ball. If he can get on this 4-ball and right here, then everything else kind of opens up later. So we'll see what he goes for. It looks like he's got high balls in his mind. Maybe he doesn't mind playing this combo right here. He might even want to go into it. Now he's got angles, so I think he's going to. Got to be careful here because, you know, depending on how you go into this, I think he would want to go into the 15, and the 15 could possibly go like this and kind of get in the way. I think he wants to give the 15. Oh, he's going for the 15 now. He's okay, actually. Yeah, the 15 was open for him to take, so everything's opened up now. Let's see what we got here. He could just draw. Could take this 14 and draw through here and then get on the 9 afterwards. He could take the 13. I don't think he'll bump the 9 though if he does that, because you could lose the ball. Maybe a little inside English. Yeah, he played a lot of inside English soft there and checked it back. He shoots really good. He's a real smooth, clean shooter. He's a 679. He doesn't look like your atypical pool player, but he sure makes the balls. He doesn't take very long to sight the balls or anything. He just gets down and fires away. I know another good player like that, Sean Carroll, who's about the same Fargo too, and they have a very similar style. They just kind of get down and fire. You just want to pinch this up to the corner here and just kind of pinch it. What I mean by that is to play almost like a little drag shot, and maybe a tiny touch of bottom, touch of left to help throw it up. If you put a touch of left on it, you can aim a touch thicker, and that'll slow the ball down. So, and then you can play the 10 ball in the side afterwards, and then roll up here with the 14 for the 8 ball. So just a little pinch shot, these are called. Just like he's overdone it though. See, what happens with those, if you decelerate your stroke a little bit, then you end up putting too much spin and it masses on you and you end up hitting it thin. So that's kind of what it looked like he did there. He decelerated on his stroke a bit. You want to aim those thick because it's going to throw out to the right when you put that left-hand spin on. So I like Chad getting out here. I kind of like him just making this 4 and then playing the 5 and rolling out for the 7 in the side, and then taking the 6 and then just moving up table to the other 3 balls. He could also play the 5 and then play the 4 in the side right here. But I like this. I like just playing this 4. Let me clear this. Play the 4. Play the 5, and then come out here, back out here for the 7, and then the 6. Could also play the 6 first. Not much difference between the 6 and the 5. I just like the 6 from here because you can just play this up here like this. Whereas the 5, you got to navigate some traffic a little bit. So I think he's just going to play his cue ball. He wants it to sit right there. Good shot. That's perfect. He can just do a stop shot here because he's going to give him good angle. He doesn't need to do anything. Looks like he's rolling forward maybe. I don't think he needs to do that. I didn't like that because now he's got to come this way. And it just, there's a big gaps here, but there's just a chance that something could go wrong going that way. If he would have done a stop shot, the other way was a lot safer. He's just got to navigate this middle gap, though. Okay, look, he's hit it a bit too hard. He's going to be okay. Imagine if that had rolled to, right here, just a little bit more, right? That's another reason why I didn't like that way. Okay, I kind of like taking the 2 and you come out to here, like maybe a little more even, come out to there. You could do both. If he can stop here and then shoot this one straight in from there, he might come back an inch. Oh, see, I didn't like this. I mean, it's okay. He's just got to slow roll it. But I would have thought he would have tried to be a little bit straighter on this too. It's not going to make a difference. He can slow roll this. Cue ball probably end up like here or something. Perfect. And he's giving it to him. Hill. Let's see them go. All right. Elite singles. Raise to 7. 6-6. Randy to break. All right, here we go, folks. Randy had a nice break last time. Didn't have to do an awful lot. Let's see how he goes. 5 balls hanging, didn't drop. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Low ball's looking pretty nice if he can make his first shot. He can with that 5, or he can go up here for the 7 as well, which wouldn't be a terrible shot because he could just kind of come back into here and deal with these 2 problems. And then after that, it's all off to the races. I'd be tempted to take this 7 ball on right now, but the 5's like, you know, you want to make sure you make a ball too, but that 7 looks pretty juicy as well. It's just a nice natural play, a little left-hand siding, and just try to drift right out to here. You don't have to do much with it, so you can just, as long as you trust the table. Looks like he's going to go for the 5, the way he's kind of gearing up here. Now, I don't know if if he goes for the 5, he's probably going to go rail first and come this way. No, he's going back up for the 7, I think. Yeah, 7 ball is the one I would take, I think. It's just very, very natural. Come on, don't be afraid. He's a little nervous about it. He's got to be a little careful because the balls are going to come up. He's going to go off the rail here like this. He might get the 1 ball next. Okay, he didn't go too far, so he got his choice. I don't know if the 3 goes. Probably not. So he's going to be the 4 ball. Got to be careful here. Don't get too excited. These balls are a little tricky because the 8's blocking the 3 just a little bit. You might consider playing this with a little inside and coming up down here and then trying to go up into this gap right here. He goes a little too far. He's on the 7 ball, right? There he goes. If he's on the 3, he'll take it because that's a perfect opportunity. And if he takes the 3 and does a stop shot, he can just stun the 6 ball right up here. So let's see what he looks like he's going 7. He might not have the 3. But that means it's going to be tricky for him to get back on those 2 balls later. So he really would have liked to have been on the 3. This is the shot I would have taken earlier. Now, I like this right here. Just do a stop shot almost on this. Maybe draw back just a little bit because he's got some angle. Might end up over here. And then you play this like this. And then you come down towards the 3 from this way. So if he can get his cue ball up a little bit so that he's got some angle on this 1. You need to be kind of in here. Yeah, see, that's where he just took that shot from. So he would need to come down and get down in here like this from that shot. Not hard to do. Just got to kind of commit to it. If he did happen to not quite get enough, he still would have another chance with the 6 ball because he could also cut the 6 there. A little draw here. He's got a lot straighter than he wanted. Now I'm not sure. If that 3 goes, he might be okay, but I don't think it does. So now I just want to look here and see if he's got angle at all. Not much. If he does, now he might try to have to force something and try to force the cue ball down here. He might have to cheat the pocket just a little bit, right? Cheat the pocket from there, and from there he doesn't have an awful lot of angle. You have to punch this a little bit. That's the punch. Not quite there, I don't think. So now he's got this 6 ball he's got to take. And he's got to try this all over again. The good thing about this is you can just roll this in and just try to get right back up into here. With a little maybe inside English. You might even try to bump the 12 ball, like play this and just kind of come down here and just try to give the 12 a little bump. He's looking to go around the 12. I get it, but I wouldn't. I would try to hold this, I think. He hit really just a nice touch shot. Oh yeah, he hit it really good. That's as good as he could have hit it. Okay, now you got to stun up here. You can't roll this in. You just got to kind of stun to the rail and just out a little bit here, and that's it. A little bit of right-hand siding, just get to the rail. Just want to be sure about it. You could play like a drag bottom and just kind of stun it up this way instead. Either way, go to the rail, drag it up. Doesn't really matter. Looks like he's going to the rail. He could also come to the rail and come out here as well. That's the way he's gone. Good shooting, Chad. Oh, good shooting. Good shooting. 7-6. Chad RAZWICK happens to hold off Randy Baker. Randy made a charge at the end. Great shooting, buddy. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to take a break now and talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.
Henry Mitchell, Hamilton. Henry Michael, Hamilton, you're on the clock. Iris Wayne to the tournament desk, please. Iris Wayne, come to the tournament desk.
All right, players, if you're out there and you have an opponent and a score sheet, but you are still waiting on the table, please get out that opponent's score sheet and bring them to the tournament desk. I have some tables available.
John Curtis, come to the tournament desk, please. And Slade, table 63.